Let's learn how to make a stitch on different sections of a chain. So for that, chain 15. We have our chains. In each chain, the loop that is close to us, this is the front loop. The loop that is away from us, this is the back loop. And if you turn around, you will see the bumps. This is the back hump. Each chain will have that back hump. So we can make stitches only on the back humps also. Front loop, back hump. Now I will show you how to stitch only on the back hump. For that, turn the chain and always leave the first hump, and in the rest of the back humps make half double crochet. So for our first round, turn around, make half double crochet in the back humps only. So this is how you stitch on the back hump. Insert your hook into that, pull through and make the stitch. Now I have made a row of half double crochet on the back humps only. Let's see how to stitch on the front loop only. We will do that in the next row. For that, chain 1, turn around. So if you see, you will see the chains again on top of the first row. So here, this is the front loop and this is the back loop. So to stitch on the front loop, on each of these chains, we will stitch on the front loop only. We will not touch this back loop, just on the front loops. So let's make our second row of half double crochet on the front loops only. If you see, I have made this chain only on the front loop. We have the front loop and the back loop, and I am going to chain only on the front loop. Front loop only. Now we have completed our second row of half double crochet on the front loops only. Now let's see how to stitch only on the back loops. So if you see, again on the next row we will have chains on the top. Earlier, for the previous row, we stitched on the front loop. Now we are going to stitch on the back loops only. This is called BLO or back loop only stitching. Let's make the third row on the back loop only. I'm going to make the third row of half double crochets. Half double crochet on the back loop. If you see, front loop, back loop, I will be stitching only in the back loop. This is back loop only stitching. Now if you repeat these two itself, it will make a beautiful pattern. Now let's see how to stitch on both the loops. So for that, chain 1, turn around, and we on the second row stitched only on the front loop, and this third row we stitched only on the back loop. Now for both the chains we have to completely loop through. We have to loop through the complete chain. So this is stitching on the chain. So not in the front loop, not in the back loop, but completely into the chain. This is stitching on the chain. Now we have completed crocheting our third row on both the chains. So we did back hump only, front loop only, back loop only, both the loops.